having a pretty good weekend. It's going to be an Ask Me Anything. The PulseChain ecosystem doing pretty all right. Can't complain. Let's share my screen. PulseChain's up 5% on a Sunday. HEX is up 11% on a Sunday. 1.1 pennies, almost 1.2, looking strong. Finally back over a penny. It feels good. We had a little pump.tires resurgence. Not a lot of people saw that coming. LibertySwap.finance, chilling a meme coin and deciding to add just all kinds of meme coins. Now they listed like a bunch of pump.tires meme coins. Peacock token, controversial, spicy. Some people love it, some people don't care. Hey, if you don't like meme coins, whatever. But I made a 4x on that, so I'm pretty happy. Thank you, LibertySwap, for the 4x. PulseX is up, it looks like 7% on PulseX, and we got 4.5% up on INC token. A little bit of life back into the ecosystem. LibertySwap, their intern seems to be very rambunctious. A lot of new, fresh energy from them. They just uploaded their limits to $15,000 too, which is pretty cool. So you can now onboard 15K at a time. $15,000 at a time through LibertySwap Finance, and their liquidity feature is back too. So PulseChain is where it's at. If you're new to crypto, if you haven't been checking out PulseChain, pump.tires is where people launch their meme coins. I played around with Peacock, thought it was a fun little mascot, but I am fully out of that position personally. You know, a lot of these meme coins I don't have long-term faith in. Most token, Top Hat token, at least for this cycle, that's what I'm holding. You guys might see a bunch of Top Hat get burned, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there if you don't already know. Later on down the road, yes, there's a 70% ownership in the NFS wallet. NFS stands for not fucking selling. You do the math. You think it's gonna rug, don't buy it. Meme coins aren't for everybody, but they are for some people. Some degens out there, if you're on Solana, hey. Did you guys know we have a ticker named Sol on PulseChain? If you like trading the ticker Sol, why don't you trade it on PulseChain? It's actually got funnier memes, believe it or not. Acid Thunder, what's going on? Acid Thunder says bit of a bounce. Yeah, looking strong on a weekend is usually pretty good. A lot of times the markets die out on the weekend, so very happy to see HEX past a penny. Let's calculate how much more it would take to send HEX to $1, shall we? Everybody loves doing this. Everybody loves Pampy.app. Don't they now? So here, you can mathematically calculate how much money it would take if only it went into HEX. Let's see what $10 million would do. $10 million coming into HEX. Net buy pressure. That would send HEX back to 38 cents, near all-time highs. Only 10 million. Now you're going to have to eat through a lot of sellers along the way. Same with every coin. The more holders a token has, the more big players there are, that's sell pressure. So new buy pressure is always more important than sell pressure. And that's what people don't realize in crypto. People focus on shilling to the same guys. Taking each other's money, one big poker table. It's all good though. That's how crypto works. So any juicy news in the crypto ecosystem? Oh, by the way, Most token. I am holding Most token. This is Richard Hart, a meme coin featuring Richard Hart, the first meme coin launched on pump.tires. And if it goes to 7 cents this Friday, I'm giving away $100 of Most token to one lucky winner. But you got to like, follow, and retweet that post of mine. You got to follow me over on Twitter, guys. Follow me over on Twitters. Or X. I always call it Twitter. It might be like a boomer thing, or at least a millennial thing. So yeah, a lot of meme coins added by LibertySwap.finance. Let's see what LibertySwap actually added, shall we? Liberty... I always want to say that Liberty Mutual. Liberty. It's a terrible that's stuck in my head. LibertySwap.finance. This is the premier alternative bridge. You can go to bridge.pulsechain.com. But if you go to LibertySwap.finance, you'll see they just keep on adding tokens. Oh yeah, it must be Richard Hart, guys. Definitely Richard Hart adding dick with butt token, huh? Must be Richard's master plan. No, it's just a good project, okay? It's just a good solid team that built a good product that gets money onto PulseChain. It pumps all of our bags. USDC unstable dick coin. That one had me laughing. Your mom, Peacock. Peacock was the one that the LibertySwap account started chilling. But look, you can buy HEX on here. You can buy PulseX on here. You could buy PLSX on here. You can buy it all. You can buy stablecoins, WETH, USDL. You can buy all of the asset-backed stables like PXDC is the PulseX backed stable. USDL is a PLS backed stable coin. Where's the other one? Inc D, I think, is on here. I haven't seen Hex DC. I think they're going to be adding a whole bunch. It's nice to see. And look at the limits, guys. $15,000. Up from 5,000 to 7,000. Now it's 15K. But the cores are up, and it's beautiful. The cores are up. As for juicy news on a Sunday, I don't know what to tell you guys. Not a whole lot of crazy juicy news today. Just Liberty Swap, chilling meme coins. that's about it. And you know, it's some people's gateway drug, so you got to get over it. Or you can whine and bitch and moan on the internet. That'll do you. That'll do you really good. You know, let's see how that works out for you. But no, I'm focused on the cores as always. 90% in the cores. I do degen once in a while, take some lottery ticket plays, and Peacock worked out for me. But I am not in Peacock long term. In fact, I'm fully out of Peacock at the current moment. I just thought it was, I could tell, you know, oh, Liberty Swap, they're shilling a meme coin. They've got a lot of attention. I could tell it was going to go up and pump for at least a day. Who knows? It might have another day or two left of a pump, but well, you know, not a lot of long-term faith in anything besides HEX, PulseChain, and PulseX. A bit of a maxi on that. You got to understand meme coins are like a different game. The conviction play for PulseChain is HEX, and PulseX, and PLS itself, and INC token. And if you're new to crypto, PulseChain can very easily outperform Ethereum. It very, very easily. It's a clone of Ethereum. The entire world is launching everything on Ethereum. It's digital oil. I could go over this again and again. I mean, if you don't understand what's happening, I think Ethereum could permanently outperform Bitcoin over the long term. Like Bitcoin might have had its generational high against Ethereum. Now that sounds a little optimistic, I know. When you consider the entire world's assets, real estate, all the stocks, everything, stable coins, digital dollars, they're all launching on ETH. They're not launching on Bitcoin. So you got $3,500 Ethereum today. It's only a matter of time. 10K and even past 10K. And that's Ethereum, guys. We all know the PulseChain Sacrifice wallet holding $600 million of Ethereum. They've been seen buying into the ecosystem and pumping PulseChain and HEX before. So doesn't seem that crazy to think that might happen again. But it's just beginning, you know, it's the beginning of alt season. Things are a little bit slower and more dragged out this time because it's more correlated with the greater economy. You know, crypto's not like it used to be. It's kind of more mainstream now, especially because you've got ETFs. So what that does, it opens it up to derivatives, lots of futures, lots of real liquidity from institutional money. They can kind of structure things a little bit better. They can squeeze some of the volatility out of things like Bitcoin and ETH. But PulseChain's still untapped, still retail friendly, still very pumpable, very untainted by institutional money. And that's a good thing because it can pump harder, but it also means that the cost of dumping harder. A lot of people don't get that. You know, they want it to just only pump, but never dump. It's not how it works, guys. Cheers, everyone. What's up, Duke of Booze? Thomas says, I'm collecting all of the turtles for a major accumulation of the core coins. I think he means the turtle position. That's good. Turtle position's good. Hexologist says, I don't understand what's happening. They're pumping. The coins are going up, sir. Hexo, the coins that we like, the numbers on the screen are going up. And it's got me in a good mood. Hope you guys are feeling pretty good. I feel a lot better than we felt a couple months ago. Dark times in Goblin Town with you all. Dark times. But look, I mean, it does feel like the meme where the guy is like in 5th place and he's popping champagne and he's celebrating. That's PulseChain right now. Because I know we have a long way to go, but like at least we've got a little hope, a little optimism. Maybe it's still the disbelief phase. I know a lot of these dumpers are still lurking out there. But come on, guys. We're just getting started. Can you please let the pump happen? Let the pump into your hearts. Believe in the pump. The pump lives inside of each and every one of us. Bitcoiners are coming to HEX, Thomas. That's interesting. Are they really? Bitcoiners are coming to HEX? Hope so. Toblerus has a good point. He says, 3 weeks ago, HEX was less than 0.006. Check this out. This is how quickly things change in crypto, guys. He's right. Look at 1 week ago. Or 30 days ago, rather. HEX was less than half of what it was today. So if you bought HEX 30 days ago, you'd be over double on your money. Most people don't like to buy the dips. So, I mean, we're still in a very long day. If you zoom out, we're still very much on a dip, guys. So, as far as I'm concerned, like Hex under, I don't know, 10 cents. Looks very, very juicy. And PulseChain under sacrifice. I mean, the sacrifice rate doesn't even mean anything. New people don't care. Right? It's just 80% down from all-time high. Maybe 70, 60% down from all-time highs. We could chart that. I'll give you the exact number. Oh, that's a nice looking 15-minute chart, isn't it? Nice looking 15-minute chart. Daily chart, little dip on a Sunday, or on a weekend, rather. The last highs. Let's just take it from back in December 2024. How far down are we? And look, this isn't... So we're 75% down. But, like, that's called buying the dip. So if you want to buy something that's 75% up, you're probably buying the top. From all-time highs, we're definitely on a dip. Nice dip. Been in this zone for a long time. Hey, we could take a couple more months even. I don't know how long it's going to take. Just at some point in the future. I know marketing's happening. Everyone's going to get their free electronic devices across the USA. It's going to be glorious. People will be talking again. People will be triggered. Some people already are triggered. Some people just love to be triggered, don't they? They just wake up triggered, I feel like. They go to bed triggered. Has anyone ever done an EES to pay bills? I mean, probably. I have actually never emergency end staked, personally. I'm not trying to virtue signal. I don't... If I'm going to stake it, the point for me is to literally not touch it. But if you have an emergency or you need to pay bills and stuff like that, some people get hacked and they emergency end stake their HEX and they pay penalties. The thing about HEX staking, if you're new, if you don't know this, you stake your HEX, it has consequences. Like, if you're locked in there, you actually have to see it through. You can't unstake early. You will be penalized. For some reason, not a whole lot of other staking protocols do this. Almost none that I'm even aware of. Like, you get penalized proportional to how much time of the stake that you've served. So, what's up, Chain Temple? Thomas says, I feel the pump in me. So you guys have like little crowns next to you. I don't understand what that means. Oh, top fans. Oh, is this from YouTube? Cool. Hexologist, you have 75 experience points. Hexologist is about to turn into what is it? Charmander. You're about to be a Charmeleon. Toblerone is about to be a Charmeleon. And Chain Temple, he's about to evolve from a Squirtle to a Wartortle. Big Boy Games says, Coffee probably the only certified Hex streamer with experience. Thanks, dude. I mean, we got a couple people that have been here for a minute. Been at these levels before, knows what's next. Eddie PulseChain says, words of wisdom, feel the pump. You just gotta feel it, guys. Are there gonna be more people in crypto tomorrow? Yes. The answer is yes. So we just gotta yell. We gotta tell people about it, you know? You can't really build stuff and not tell people about it. I know developers are awesome, the builders are awesome, but like, we've built all the awesome stuff. And so now we gotta let people know. And it's that time. It's fun. It's fun to show. PulseChain, best ecosystem in crypto, most slept on, underdog community, most potential for gains. That's all we care about, right? That's all you care about. You don't care what narrative there is as long as its number go up. You'll buy into whatever. But honestly, PulseChain is good tech. It can't be shut off. It beat the SEC. Literally a piece of code beat the SEC. How crazy is that? Chain Temple says, I started recently making PLS content. Good for you. Everybody go subscribe to Chain Temple. Chain Temple on what? YouTube? Any advice for a YouTube noob? I would say just focus on, just get a good microphone. I mean, your camera doesn't really even matter that much. But shout out to you, man, because it's not easy. Like, a lot of people are scared of like the judgment of exposing yourself to people, and you're gonna get judgment no matter what. People are gonna talk shit about you, but it's almost always just like loser nerds in their mom's basement that talk shit. Like, who cares about their opinions anyway? My only advice would just be, get ready for hate, but get ready for a lot of love too. And the love will outbalance the hate by tenfold in the Hex community. But don't let any of the naysayers get you down. Don't quit. get a pretty good microphone. Get like a, I don't know, get a $100 microphone so your voice sounds nice and buttery smooth. That's about it. Persistence, thick skin, confidence, and just, you know, speak your mind. I think people just like other people that talk about their journey and everything. Hexologist is the all-time high in the room with us right now. Imagine I just wake up and I'm in like a padded room. I've just been I've just been going insane for the past 5 years. It was all a dream. Oh, that's dark. Hexo, that's really dark, man. Condor says, good evening. Toblerone says, Hexo, yeah, it's secret ski cat. I say trigger because I haven't been given the trigger pass. Hello, my triggers. What's my price target? I like $1 hacks. I've been dreaming. All I think about is $1 hacks all day, every day. Let's fucking pump it to $1. Let's see how much money that would take. All right. Like, $100 million, guys, sounds like a lot of money. But in the world, there are trillions and trillions of dollars. A trillion is 100,000 million, I think. I think that's right. So there's a lot of money out there, and if 100 million came into HEX, we'd be looking at over 1,000x returns. So we don't even have to. I'm shooting, like, let's shoot for getting $100 million on board. And even if like only 50 million come in of net buy pressure, then we're still at $7 HEX. But I'm being really conservative with you guys, just talking about $1. $1 is a big psychological mark. It's a nice even round number, so everyone, probably a lot of sellers are going to be at $1, probably myself included. I wonder if farming yield will ever re-up. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like Richard's experimenting with the yield farms on PulseChain. He deliberately lowered the yield. So for the new guys that aren't familiar with the story, the yield farms on PulseChain used to pay out a lot. They used to pay out like 60% APY in the form of INC token. But then Richard, the developers, or whoever, they slashed the yields. Now the yields are like 1/10 of what they used to be, because the price of INC token went really high. And like as the price of INC pumps, the APY pumps, but you also get more sell pressure. So deliberately, the APY, the INC emissions were cut to reduce sell pressure and also reduce liquidity in the process, make the eco more pumpable, and also it was also kind of the ultimate shakeout. I don't know why they would re-up. I think they would only get slashed. I really don't see Richard ever increasing the yields again, because he's kind of giving room for INC to grow in price. If INC goes to $10, all of a sudden those APYs are going to be right back to like 30, 40, 50%. You understand? So I would actually probably not be as bullish if you started raising, or maybe I would be like, oh, maybe he's preparing for the next bear market cycle at that point. I don't know. Hex to $3. Let's go with that, Casey. I like what Casey said. Casey, if you're wrong, it's all your fault. Duke of Booze says, my stream cherry got popped on the Hex show last Thursday. It was fun. Hey, welcome. Do you mean you streamed for the first time? That's cool. My mic sounds like I'm getting his stat. Oh, no. Is the mic bad? Oh, shit. Okay, well, hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. Damn. You guys told me my mic was bad. Maybe I will just, hey, I got a tip. Nice. Very nice. Thank you for the $9.99 tip. Hey guys, is my mic shitty right now? Because I got this Rode mic here. Mic is fine? Okay. Thank you, Hextoshi. You guys are tripping me up. Toblerone. All right, guys. If my mic is bad, you guys better yell at me. All right, thank you. Now I'm hearing the mic is fine. This is like a pretty cheap USB mic. It's the Rode NT USB mic. Hey, for that guy that was asking about the mic, this is it. This one right here. Little Rode mic. Oh crap, I gotta plug my computer in. Alright. Nikki B, thank you for the tip. Can I show us the chart, give price predictions on Communis? I guess so. So Communis, let's look at the liquidity on Communis. This is a coin that is given out for free to HEX stakers over 6 months. It's up 10% today. First of all, let me just analyze the liquidity because sometimes that matters even more. You've got a lot of liquidity tied to this COMV thing, which I don't know what that is. It sounds like some kind of just volume coin. Like maybe we could take a look at this. I'm skeptical of COMV. I don't know what it is. I guess I can open the website, but the website just opens Communis. So, oh wait, let's see. COMV. Like, sorry for getting distracted. No, it still just opens the Communis app. The mission of Communis volume is to increase in value. Oh, wow. Just like every other token. While simultaneously boosting the volume and value of Communis. Stealth launch, instantly bonded via... Okay, it was launched on pump.tires, so the liquidity is unruggable. Okay, fair. The dev will be building liquidity between COM and COMV. Holders of liquid COM and liquid COMV will be rewarded for doing the same. Bots will continuously close arbitrage. So this was just like another coin meant to like run an arbitrage bot. Providers of COM and COMV liquidity will earn passive fees. Well, yeah, I mean, any liquidity provider earns trading fees for that pair. I don't understand, guys. Everybody wants COM. Some people are super confident in COM, right? Because they call it an instant rebate. They call it like a coupon. They say, oh, if you stake your COM right now, you get like 15% of that COM, the whole stake's value back instantly in the form of COM. But that means, are you saying that they would then dump the COM? Like, I would like that part explained a little better. Or are you just hoping that they also just keep holding COM, just like they hold HEX? This is 9mm. You've got a pretty big sell wall of COM, so that's not great. You've got $45,000 on the sell side, $5,000 on the buy side. But look, it seems to pump every time HEX pumps. So like the real liquidity for this, I know there's some on Fox. I know there's like $10,000 over here. It's a lot lower liquidity than it might seem because most of it's on the sell side or it's wrapped or it's tied to some other random coins. Look, I don't know. Let's see what COM did last time HEX pumped. So when HEX pumped back in back from September to December, it did a 7x COM. Now, did it outperform HEX? I guess it kind of did. I mean, look, sometimes it'll randomly spike up. I don't know if there's really even enough data. I guess it did a 4x versus... I guess it did a 4x versus HEX. And then in the pumpy days back in December 2024, October, November, December, we had like a 2 or 3x. So, look, if HEX pumps, COM might pump as well, but like, I'm not actively buying COM myself. So, but maybe it does a double, but it's also extremely volatile. I would like all the whales to just dump it. I would like all the whales to just jeet it out right now, because the one thing about COM is there's not much left because it's scarce, because T-shares are scarce. So if you have a tokenized T-share, T-shares are deflationary. They're going away. So COM is theoretically going away, getting harder and harder to mint, especially because nobody wants to even do long stakes anymore. I mean, it might already be very scarce. We don't know. Hextosi, pronounced communist. Yeah, it sounds like communist. Is it possible PulseChain go into 1 penny in the future? I think not this cycle, but definitely very possible eventually. Eventually. All right, let's see. Hexologist. Big fan of HXY. Damn, that was a throwback. Hex Money, HXY was the first scam copycat that had everybody tricked into thinking it was something good. And it was the very first one, so now we know, right? Now, Com is just an add-on. It's kind of like Hedron, but I think wasn't Hexy like trying to be a better Hex? A lot of things have come and gone, trying to copy Hex, but change like one thing. My favorite is Wise. Wise is just pure down and to the right, just awful. It's like people just extract ETH on it constantly. What about female voice? Can we mint Com using missing Alex Icosa stakes? I don't know what happened to Alex, dude. I mean, Icosa still works fine. Icosa still works fine. Com is all I hear. I don't think Hexy knew what they were trying to be. Some guy was like, I got an app and check out my app. It's got different numbers on it. That was a throwback. Doubt Token says there's nothing better than Hex, honestly. I am very fond of Hex, okay? I will say that. I'm very fond of Hex. So, alright, in the news, we got China banning crypto. Like, okay. I think I've seen this about 6 times already. Maybe 5. Since I've been in crypto, I've probably seen it 5 times. And then apparently back in 2013, they tried to ban it too. You can't really ban it. I mean, people just make a VPN and get an exchange at some other country, or it's just headlines. I don't know why they're trying to recirculate this now. Maybe this is just a manufactured kind of, they're getting bored, or people are trying to move the ETH BTC ratio. I don't even know. But it doesn't scare me at all. I would not worry about this China thing. We've had bull market, China bans crypto, bear market, China bans crypto. It's like the boy who cried wolf. They just keep doing it. It's not really gonna matter. Any people in China can find a way to buy crypto. They clearly they already are. Hex is pumping again. Hex is pumping again. Let's go over to the chart of Hex. Let's go refresh this little chart right here. Hey, almost back at 12. Or 1.2 cents. Let's pull up this little chart. We got a little old baby pump on the daily. We got up 12%. That's respectable. Respectable, guys. Hex is not meant to be traded. It's meant to store long term. Not your keys, not your coins. Delay gratification. You've heard it all before. But some people still trade Hex. So there's always going to be traders. That's why you see all the dips in the chart in the short term. Liberty Swap is listed dick with butt. Hilarious. Hilarious. Honestly, good for them. Give that turkey durkey guy a bone. Durkey turkey, I'm sorry, Mr. Durkey turkey. Guy works for his dick butt. Works hard for his dick butt. Now it's on Liberty Swap. See what happens when you work hard for your dick butt. People probably don't even know what I'm talking about. There's a meme coin called Dick with Butt. Stream is getting pretty gay. Fun fact, 10 years ago today, Hex and PulseChain didn't exist. True. Only 5 years old, really, in the grand scheme of things. And PulseChain's only 2 years old. You actually are early. Hex is only half as old as Ethereum. PulseChain's 1/5 as old as Ethereum. Ethereum just had its 10-year birthday. Imagine when PulseChain's 10 years old. Man, it'll be like a full cycle, and like 2 full cycles will be done. So yeah. Hope everybody got their jollies off with the little meme coin pumpage. The Peacock coin. I was happy with Peacock. But again, I sold my position. Not a whole lot of long-term faith in pump.tires coins, but maybe it'll keep running. Some of them do. It's hard to know. It's very hard to know. I think in PulseChain, what a lot of the meme coins, like the popularity of meme coins has a lot to do with the personalities themselves. PulseChain is different than other chains because you've got a large majority of the people in PulseChain are YouTubers and content creators, and they're public facing and they shill every day. they just shill so much harder. Like, if you look at a meme coin on, I don't know, Sonic, like, they don't have the same level of enthusiasm. They're just kind of there. But you can't find somebody giving you daily updates on meme coins on Sonic, you know? So PulseChain's this weird chain where I think the stability, like the Lindy effectness, if that makes sense, the staying power that they have is related to the people, the actual personalities behind it. At the end of the day, people just like to follow real people. People like to relate to people. They like to say, okay, if that guy's doing it, if that guy's putting his reputation out there for this, then maybe I can too. And you've got that with like every chain, every coin. But I think a lot of these chains, like XRP and all this stuff, they seem very almost paid for, or just, I guess sterile is the word. Like sterile. Like people aren't putting their blood, sweat, and tears into it. There's no soul. They're just like, oh, yep, that's one of my coins in the portfolio because I listened to my government overlords, ISO compliant, blah, blah, blah. They just regurgitate like the narratives that the company wants you to regurgitate. Sydney Sweeney, guys. How do we feel about Sydney Sweeney? Clown World. How is that even controversial? Sydney, people are mad that there's a hot chick in an Abercrombie ad. I don't understand. Bring back hot chicks in Abercrombie ads. Bring them back. Pookie Doo. Coffee, what's happening? It's the start. It's the start that stops you. Huh. I have to think about what that means, Pookie Doo. It's the start that stops you. Hey, I don't know what that means, but it sounds wise. Val says at least a 50x is all I need. I'd be thrilled with a 50x. But from bottom to top, I think more is actually possible. Helgo's been outperforming. Helgo's been looking good. Helgo is one of those coins that it's tied to HEX, but it's got some dynamics in it. People seem to like Helgo, so shout out to Helgo. Just wait till Jerome Powell is gone. Yes, I agree. Or wait till he lowers rates. The guy hasn't even lowered rates yet. Bitcoin hit all-time highs before Jerome Powell lowered rates. Pretty nice. He's got at least probably 2 rate cuts before the end of the year. I'll show you guys the CME's futures chart. CME rate cuts probability. I think it's just called the FedWatch tool. Here it is. So, CME FedWatch. We've got a 89%, basically 90% probability of a rate cut in September. And then by December, we've got, looks like also like a 90% chance of at 2, a 90% chance of 2, a 50% chance of 3 rate cuts by December, by the end of the year. I don't know if Jerome Powell has to get fired for that to happen. He could just lower the rates. Trump is giving him a hard time. Trump is trying to bully Jerome Powell into lowering rates. Do you guys see that video of him with the... They're wearing like hard hats. They're on a construction site. Powell's getting grilled about why he spent $2.5 billion renovating the Fed building. And Trump like slaps him on the back. He's like, oh, I wish you would just lower the rates already. And it was like a scene from The Office. It was just like... Just clown world, man. Trump trying to bully Powell into lowering the rates. I hope Powell does lower the rates. It is a very Trump thing to do. Real users on PulseChain. Yeah, that's what people like about the memes. It's the real people that people can relate to. You don't feel like you're getting talked to by some corporation. It's like, you now like Mudkip token. And all the NPCs are like, I like Mudkip token. No, it's like, it's got soul. There's no soul on soul. LOL, I get it. Casey, she hot AF. Oh, Sydney Sweeney? Yeah, she's very hot. I enjoy looking at her. Good day, Coffee. Good day, Hex Day. Coffee, can I play some trance in this stream or next? Oh, I will. I'll bring it back. Thanks, I'm glad you liked it. See, the thing about every time I play music, I get copyright strikes, but it's not like I'm making that much on these videos anyway. if I get a one $5 tip, it kind of makes up for all of the money that I lose from the ad revenue. So I will bring it back, Hexaday. I almost forgot, and I'm glad to hear that you like it. Coffee, thanks for introducing me to OG Web Chef. Any clue why his purple BTC printer is down 99%? Seems like a decent printer. I kind of moved on. I can't keep up with the OG Web Chef stuff. As far as printer tokens, I'm not going to lie. I don't pay attention to any of the Web Chef stuff anymore. Now, look, the guy, he works hard. He's always tinkering around, but I just don't have time for it. I want something more passive. And so my degen play for the printer stuff is like secret token, hidden token. It's all of Hexagon Hills stuff now. I just like it. It's just simpler, seems more consistent. I don't have to chase the narrative every week or two, like find out what's printing next week and position myself and try to time the market. So I can't really answer much about that, the Web Chef ecosystem, because I don't pay attention anymore. Michael Free says, is anyone actually mad about that? I've seen people say that others are mad, but I haven't seen anyone actually mad. It's kind of weird. It's a good point, Michael. It's like some of these things about the manufactured outrage. I'm sure there's some really sad, depressed, like blue-haired, you know, trans person with a bunch of piercings, and they're, yeah, you know, there's someone out there that like is mad about that, but the absolute minority of like the 0.0001% sometimes gets an outsized voice. So it might just be a complete psyop too. Sydney Sweeney might just be a complete psyop. But like, who cares? You know, we got to focus our attention on stuff that actually matters, which is not Sydney Sweeney being what were they even saying? She's like body positive, so it makes all the fat chicks feel bad about themselves. I don't know. Copy, where's my next trip plan to? I don't really plan on taking any trips anytime soon because, well, first of all, I like to lay low, but also I'm working every day, so it doesn't really matter where I work from. Like, I just need a desk. I just need a desk and a microphone, and just need to pump out as many videos as I can. Coffee has turned into an AI avatar, lol. What are you talking? Does some guy really thinks I'm an AI avatar? Oh my god, dude. You're paranoid, bro. You're paranoid. Would I agree at this point that Richard Hart is the only thing that can make PulseChain go up? No, not at all. But look, he's been building, he's been promoting stuff that matters, he's been working behind the scenes. I don't think it's good to depend on him being the only thing. I think it would take him and the community. It'll be a joint venture, if you will. I mean, what are you trying to, like, what do you want him to do? Come back and live stream? Like, a lot of this has to do more with market timing than live streaming. You know, if Ethereum is still down and he doesn't want to pump his ecosystem himself yet, like, does he really need to get on camera? But I think he will. I think he will come back. And I think the whole thing is going to succeed. I just think that it's not all up to him. But it's fine. We got builders, we got YouTubers, we got a bunch of people doing stuff. All right, all right. Yeah, numbers are green today, boys. Numbers are green today. Most token's up a lot. It's back to 4.5 cents, I think. My second favorite meme coin after Top Hat token. Top Hat token. We'll see how high we can pump that one later on. We will see. Boomer says the markets are in full panic mode. Oh, we got a tip. Oh, that's loud. Oh my god, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Holy shit, $99.99. Hunter Bellu, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Wow, thank you. That's probably gonna go towards me getting a new laptop. Thank you so much. I followed you on X and appreciate the work you do for the Hex community. This will be worth 10K within a year. Nice, dude. Yeah, I mean, I probably should just put it in crypto, huh? It's like so hard. Everybody's living like they're like the classic meme is like a crypto guy's bank account has like $70, but their portfolio is like 6 figures. That's how we're all living right now. That's how we're all living. But seriously, very generous, man. Thanks. You're the fucking man. Oh, copyright strike money. Thanks, Executioner. Yeah, Richard likes that too. Check out the screen right there. Richard's rubbing his hands together. All right, guys, I'll play the music next time. Should I just play the music this time? Fuck it. Anybody got a good trance playlist? Trance. Trance, no words. We can't have words in the music, guys. Ooh, Golden Age mix, 1998 to 2005. Oh crap, I need to turn on my black hole thing. I gotta go to my sound settings. I forgot, it's a whole freaking thing with Mac. You have to like change your sound card driver thing. Hunter Ballo says, delayed gratification, bro. The payoff is coming. I salute you, Hunter. Hunter's got big old bags. Alan Bruce says 100 million Pulse or 100 million Pulse X, and why? Dude, this is a hard question. It depends, right? How bullish are you on... Okay, I'm just going to say Pulse X. I'm just going to say Pulse X. Gun to my head, if I had to pick one to pump harder. Now, I have both because I could be wrong and, you know, all that. It seems more likely that if PulseX Exchange is doing $100 million in daily volume, that burn pressure is actually going to be meaningful one day. And a lot of people cheated from the sacrifice. A lot of people are just out. And the ratio has been climbing from 3-to-1 to 1-to-1 versus Pulse. And it's just... I don't... Look, I mean, I know as more activity, you also have more PLS burning too. But as far as the automation side of the supply, buy, and burn automation, I think Pulse X... I'm not saying go dump all your Pulse for Pulse X, but like... if I only had the money for one... Brenton says trans playlist. Trance. Mary likes PulseChain. Still holding, still buying. DAO tokens says PulseX buy and burn is super massive. Have I checked out Pulsium? Will I like it more than Hexagon Hill tokens? I've checked it out. I'm afraid to connect my wallet to it. It wasn't audited and you have to sign a signature. So like, I really, really don't want to lose money in that. Like, I'm very careful for honeypots these days. I'm not saying it is. And also with the yield farms too, it's like you have to buy their other tokens. So it's like you pair Hex to like other weird Hex, and you pair PulseX to like other weird version of PulseX, and it's like, I don't know how bullish I am in that. I see new yield farms a lot. Some of them never go anywhere. Although that one seems to have gotten some traction, but guys, use hot wallets for these random protocols. Like, don't let it touch your core bags, because I just don't know. I'm always like paranoid at some point in the future there's going to be some huge scam that gets like a large portion of the community. We've been lucky so far that there hasn't been a devastating scam that's like wrecked everybody. But that's why if you have some protocol that, I don't know, bad stuff could happen, and I get a little paranoid. So I've looked into it. It's fine. What's my fitness routine? I work out every day. I lift weights. I take some creatine. I take Brian Johnson's like creatine powder mixed with all this other good stuff, and I just do a little bit of everything a day. abs, bench, like 3 sets of pull-ups, 3 sets of dips, 3 sets of leg press. Feels good. I think a lot of working out is just eating right and going to bed on time too. Because then you're actually able to maintain the muscle. Like back when I was drinking, it was not good for, if you could work out during the day and then drink at night and you kind of destroy all the gains that you made. But just a little bit every day. It almost doesn't matter. You don't need like a strict, crazy regimen. And you'll feel great. Giovanni says, I've been in it for over a week and made double my money already. Try making a hot wallet. Well, congratulations, Giovanni. I'm always happy if you make money. Always good to see people making money. But yeah, that signing the signature thing, it sketches me out. Without an audit, I can't really endorse it. RH Max says, Dips, bro. What's up, RH Max? Good to see you. Dip's so good. Oh, Dip's so good. Dow Token says, powerful crypto coffee. Coffee's getting jacked like Richard, lol. I dare say I'm more jacked than Richard. He's just like way taller than me. I'm only 5'8", so he might be able to bench more because he's got the fat strength. But I definitely have a better looking physique. You hear that, Richard? Hit the gym. Just kidding, bro. But actually not really. Not really kidding at all. Should I try to get the music playing? I'm gonna try. Let me check out my settings. Sound. Black hole. Virtual. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if this works now, shall we? Coffee can bench Richard. Dude, I don't know, man. Richard might be like my max. I can bench one Richard. How do you verify a protocol has been legit and audited by a trusted source? Well, you first look for an audit. Then you also look on the Block Explorer and you can see if the contract's been verified. Highly recommend you look for verified contracts. Right, so you go to the website, you say whatever protocol they're using. Usually they'll put their contract address. I guess you also have to trust that they're putting the right contract address. There's so many things you have to trust in crypto. It's just like so risky. Copy paste the contract address into like OtterScan, or no, scan.pulsechain.com rather. And it'll show a little check mark if it's been verified. On Etherscan, same deal. It'll have a little check mark and say this contract's been verified. Audits are important. Also just time in the wild. You just want it to be running in the wild for like a long time. The longer the time, the better usually. But it's not like even audited code gets hacked. It's not bad intentions sometimes. It's just negligence. RH only bench 220. I'm pretty sure I can max 220 at least. I forgot the last time I maxed. I think it... What is 2 plates? 180, 225. I can bench 2 plates. But hey, you know, you gotta... Everyone's coming at a different starting place, guys. Everyone starts their fitness journey. Hey, this isn't a fitness channel. What are we talking about? Alright, let's see if the audio works now. Hey, the audio is kind of working. Alright, you guys tell me if you hate this, alright? Tell me if you hate this. Let's see the top fans. Red White Bellow has 5,000 experience points. Congratulations. I think that was from the awesome tip. Nikki B has got 1985 experience points. Hook Row has 275 experience points. Appreciate you all for coming. Yeah, if you hate the music, just tell me. The White House official says Bitcoin and crypto is going to 20 trillion after passing a market structure bill. Did they actually say that? The Treasury estimates on post-bill growth potential. So the US Treasury thinks crypto can be 20 trillion. Take a look at how big is the market today. I think it's like 3 trillion. Coin market cap, total market cap. The total crypto market cap is 3.78 trillion today. Only 3.78 trillion. That's it. So, guys, that's a 5x. They're basically saying the entire crypto market cap can 5x, and the US Treasury is telling you this. I think the bull market might be a lot longer and drawn out than we expect. UFO to go says pump it. Pump it up. Pump it up. ETH mega whales are buying. So the amount of wallets holding over 10,000 Ethereum has just gone up like 5x. Whales are buying now, guys. ETF inflows. Real big boy institutional money. It's a different time, guys. Different times. Back in the day, we used to just only fantasize about these times. Now we're living in them. And our little tiny ecosystem literally is a drop in the bucket in terms of the global liquidity. It's a drop. Imagine a little tiny Dixie cup full of water, and then imagine like a swimming pool. And the swimming pool is all the world's liquidity. Our little Dixie cup is PulseChain. So all we just need is a little spillover, guys. A little tiny spillover would be massive in terms of, you know, relative to us. Stable coins just keep growing. 61 billion added to total stable coins since January. Wow. Just doesn't stop, guys. I mean, the market's kind of just taking a breather. This week might be a good week. Binance is still Binance is still trolling us, I'm pretty sure. Hey Binance, if you're listening, it'd be really cool of you to list PulseChain. Maybe stop engagement baiting us. You know, maybe just list us. Come on. Just do it. Come on. A lot of peacock talk. A lot of peacock talk on the old internet. As soon as I sold it, I was like, oh, I should have held. Like, went up 2x the next day. Whatever. That's life. C'est la vie. Guys, the mail campaign is going to be epic. It's happening. Really happening. Hi Coffee, do I have an updated supplement list? I haven't really updated that one in a while. I think at hexpassiveincome.com/longevity you can see some of the stuff I used to take. I don't take much anymore. I take magnesium glycinate. I stopped taking methylene blue because, like, do I really need to dye my insides blue? I don't have any serious ailments that would need to be fixed. Maybe if I was having seizures or something, maybe I would try that, but it's just a little too unnecessary for me personally right now. Taking nattokinase, which is like an enzyme. Apparently it helps purify your blood. People that took the COVID shot were taking it to try to like detoxify themselves. nattokinasa. That comes from fermented soybeans, I think. What else? Chia seeds, not a supplement, but chia seeds are just good for you. There's fiber, detox, all around protein. They're good for you. What else do I even take? As far as nootropics, there's one called Qualia Mind. It's so good. Qualia Mind's awesome. Qualia Mind is better than Alpha Brain, and I used to take Alpha Brain just because Joe Rogan, so I'm a fucking Joe Rogan bro. But Qualia Mind it's more expensive, and it's kind of like it just helps you with memory, verbal recall, fine motor skills. Take it before bed, you'll have crazy dreams. It really does work, and those are the only 3 things I'm currently taking. My pre-workout supplement is the Brian Johnson Longevity. You can just look up Brian Johnson pre-workout, the caffeine-free pre-workout, creatine and all that, glutathione, AKG, bunch of other good stuff, amino acids. I microdose kratom sometimes. I know kratom, it gets a bad rap, but I think a lot of people just overdo it. If you just have like 1 gram or less in a tea, kratom is actually pretty amazing for me personally. Now, if you're the kind of person that gets addicted to stuff, do not take kratom. I'm not talking to you, but kratom in small doses. It's got kind of a euphoria, mild stimulating. The painkiller aspect is if you take, 5, 6, 7 grams. So I know there's a lot of controversy. People hate kratom. I happen to really like it in small doses. Dub Severo says, I got the meth blue. Hope you mean methylene blue, sir. Not meth blue. No more NAD and NAC. I think that the NAD and NAC is included in the longevity pre-workout from Brian Johnson. Chaga. Oh, I do take mushrooms. I take like a mushroom powder. I just put it in my coffee in the morning. So it's like a mixture of chaga, reishi, lion's mane, cordyceps, and one other. It's like 5-in-1 mushroom powder. Hex Day says, speaking of nutrition, what's my diet like? Thoughts on low carb diet? Yeah, I stick to low carb. I eat a lot of Chipotle because it's like a big meal, a lot of calories. Kind of has all the food groups. Lately, I've just been eating, I don't know, maybe too much Chipotle. But yeah, all it's got is rice. So I eat carbs, but not... I try to stay away from stuff with gluten. Like rice doesn't have gluten, as far as I know. Does it? Does rice have gluten? Does rice have gluten? Gluten-free, yeah. So like a little bit of rice, fine. I mean, your body does like... It knows what to do with carbs. I think for people dieting, just eat less. Just less quantity of food because your body goes into autophagy. It starts eating its dead cells, and it helps clear out your body. If you start fasting, you'll take glorious shits. I promise you. Just like I try not to eat when I wake up for 3 or 4 hours, and then before I go to bed like 3 or 4 hours, and then in that middle window is when I eat food. Really simple, and just try to just not eat so much, because when you're just full and stuffed, your body's focusing all of its energy on digesting that food. You can't really... Sometimes you get brain fog. Boots and pants? What are you talking about? Ren says nattokinase is good. Prefer to eat the real thing, but it's an acquired... Oh, fermented soybeans? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that is a required taste. An acquired taste, rather. AKG says, hey... New to your vids, learning as much as possible. Big believer. It's my first bull run. Stocked up on all the heart tokens. Any tips heading into the bull run? Oof. Don't listen to the non-believers. Don't listen to the FUD. Believe in yourself. If you're just a passive investor, then just keep your head down. Keep your... A lot of people are going to try to distract you, shake you out of your bags. If you want to have a little fun degen bag, 10 to 20% of your bag for degen plays, that's fine. But just stick to your own rules. And man, it's really easier said than done. But just know that crypto's not going anywhere. A lot of your friends and family won't believe you. A lot of people on the internet will say ridiculous things that are just blatantly not true. People just lie so much on Twitter. you know, they're just haters. They just don't want to see this ecosystem succeed. But if you're confident like I am, like, it will do something at some point. We're all just waiting for that day where we get to be right, where it does massive returns. Like, it's already up. You know, we're already, let's see, last 30 days we're up, you know, 80% on Pulse. We're double on PulseX and 123% up on HEX. And this is just the beginning. Try not to hang around with people that have a victim loser's mentality. I guess that's pretty good advice. Not only just normies, like a lot of normies are great people, but if there's people that are actively trying to sabotage you, that saying you're delusional, it's never gonna work, it's like, what do these people have going for them? You know, do you really envy these people? The doubters and the naysayers, do you really envy their lives? If not, then think for yourself, take some risk, and you might be rewarded. Dubs Vero says it makes your piss bluish green for the day. Yeah, if you take a lot of methylene blue, it does make you piss blue. Kyle Cruz, what's up, dude? Says he got a shake weight every morning. Is that what you call it? I got one of the manual shake weights, if you know what I mean. Watch out for seed oils in the Chipotle. Oh, shit. Seed oils in what? Like all the meat? Damn, bro. Maybe I'll have to rethink. $300,000 of EUSDC just bridged into Ethereum and no dip to buy. I love to see it, Hexecutioner. I love to see it. ED Yam says, I did carnivore for 3 days. My body felt amazing. Carnivore can be good, but you got to get good quality meat too. Not a lot of people have access to like real quality grass-fed beef and stuff like that. Or free-range chickens. A lot of like, you can do carnivore, but if you're going to get like Purdue, like caged antibiotics, juiced up sick chickens with cancer, that's not good. But yeah, carnivore can be awesome. I've heard really good things about carnivore. Dieting is actually the wrong way to lose weight, Igor says. Just build muscle and eat a lot. Your muscles burn all the calories. Hey, if that works for you, that could work. A lot of people don't want to work out that hard, though. They don't want to work out so hard that they're burning all their calories that they're eating. So I think dieting is for people that just want to like also minimize their time in the gym, which I do both. You should do both. Hexecutioner says, been here for years, we're not going anywhere. That's right, Hexecutioner. Acid Thunder likes the carnivore diet. Why is it like all these crypto guys love carnivore? Nothing against it. I eat some carbs. I prefer mostly meat and vegetables, but I do eat some carbs. It's just funny. It's like crypto guys all kind of think in a certain way outside of crypto. I like carnivore. I mean, I respect it. Are you still holding a bag in Sonic? Yes, and I'm not very happy with it right now. I actually wish I was holding PulseChain. My Sonic bags have been bleeding just because of the, I guess the airdrop, right? Look, I guess what did we think was going to happen? You have an airdrop that's that big, of course it's going to be sell pressure. Airdrops are sell pressure. It's obvious. I just didn't know it was going to be such a big airdrop. I'm new to Sonic. I'm new to the whole ecosystem, so it's a very, very small bag of mine. I'm holding like Shadow and X33, and I have a liquidity pool, X33 bonded to Shadow. So far, I should have held Pulse. I should have just held Pulse X, which I am obviously, but sometimes I branch out. Ren says look into kefir as well. Kefir is really good for you, or just like whole milk yogurt with probiotics. None of that sugar yogurt bullshit. A lot of people, if you just read the yogurt label, just make sure there's no added sugar in it. Kefir is good. I also really like, oh, what's that stuff? It's like drinkable. I think it's kefir. King's Way says, coffee, thank you for the recent vids. I do appreciate you, Heart. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Onboarding millennials into the eco. I'm inspired by you coming from a 22-year-old. Hell yeah, dude. Bro, imagine being 22 and just getting into crypto right now. Oh, I'm jealous. If I knew now if I knew then what I knew now, I would be so much more confident. I would have gone so much harder into crypto from an earlier age. And I've been a believer for 10 years, but man, good for you taking that risk right now. I mean, you kind of have nothing to lose when you're 22. The older you get, the more... I mean, I still feel like I have nothing to lose. I still feel that way, honestly, but a lot of people, their lives get complicated when they get older. New study just proved RH workout is the same as doing 3 reps per set. Not aware of that, but also, what's up, J-Twins? Good to see you. Whereas Gunther, aka Wolverine... I have not thought about that guy in years. I don't know. Believe in the Lord Jesus Christ says carnivore is awesome, but meat is just too dang high. Oh, the price of meat. Yeah, the price of quality meat. You know, if you're gonna do carnivore, you gotta pay a lot for the actual quality meat that's not all fucked up. CD Yam says fumbled the airdrop. Acid Thunder says I never thought I would because of all the carbs I like. I just feel so much better without carbs and sugar. You really do, you know, you really do. At least no added sugar. You can eat bananas. I eat bananas and coconut water a lot. I get my sugar. I just figure out it's from a natural fruit, you know. Pete says, what's my target for PulseX this cycle, please? Let's go at least 10x from sack rate. Maybe 30x from here. 25x from here, minimum. Please, please, crypto gods. We're doing our best. I'm chilling my heart out here. Kingsway says, can I message you about a hex stake? I guess. Should I stake 50k p-hex for 10 years or reap the gains of this cycle? I'm 32. I'll be 32 years old in 10 years. Well, look, I mean, you can make a YOLO stake and just say, hey, I don't know. Like, I would do, honestly, I would try to do both. Make a short-term liquid bag, or like maybe a 6-month stake, or very, very short term, so you can capture anything that crazy that might happen in the near term. But then, yeah, make a super long one that's less money. Like, make it $100 and who knows, you know? 10 years, what if it's like 100,000? Might be insane to think about now, but you never know. Richard's better be fit when he comes back. Richard, I hope you're getting jacked, bro. Hope you're doing all right, Richard. We believe in you. Play sugar with monk fruit. Isn't monk fruit just sugar? I mean, it's a good sweetener. Been in crypto 18 years. I was like, he's been in crypto since 18 years old. I was like, huh? Crypto hasn't existed 18 years. Yeah, since 18 years old. Hell yeah, dude. I found out about crypto when I was 19. And I didn't take it seriously. I remember watching it at $1,200 during the China bubble, and it crashed all the way down to like $200. My friend was freaking out. My friend was like, dude, can you believe this? I'm like, it didn't even make sense. To me, it was just, oh, you could buy drugs on the dark web. That's cool. But I didn't think about it in terms of an investment in my future. Dude, if I just bought crypto back then, I wouldn't have even, oh my God. I would have been retired right after college. It's crazy to think. Hugo says, I love to believe that crypto is the way to become wealthy, but I've been poor for so long that I still have trouble believing. Well, okay, man, it's temporary. Broke is temporary. Poor is a mindset, broke is temporary, they say. You gotta feel rich. You gotta shift your identity into something that can accept being rich. Wish you the best, Hugo. Tex Hex says, thank you for all you do, CC. Thank you, Tex Hex. Pookie Doo says, it's the start that stopped you means for new people, the hardest part of getting into crypto is the start. Ah, that makes sense. New YouTube title idea, perhaps? My next YouTube video is going to be, it's the start that stops you. Thanks, Pookie Doo. How long have we been talking for? 1 hour and 9 minutes. 1,500 viewers. Thank you, everybody. 1,562. Lovely. Oh, the music is still playing. No one's complained about the music yet. Type 100 says, damn, coffee is unk, LMAO. Never thought I'd be that. Are you going to do top hat giveaways like Rackham? Well, I have done some top hat giveaways. Well, actually, I had a couple of friends do it. Crab and Alpha Baller did some top hat giveaways to get me started back in the day. Yeah, I'll do some top hat giveaways. I'm doing a most giveaway. Official announcement. If most token hits 7 cents by Friday, $100 giveaway. And I could do more than that. I could do multiple $100 giveaways. Damn, Peacock is up today. I don't even want to look at it. I already sold it. I don't want to look at it. Nah, but just kidding. Congrats on Peacock. Let's look at Most. Most Wanted is up 16% today. Little recovery candle. Still a long way to go. Big old U-shape. Perhaps a cup and handle. Look, I don't know. It's meme coins. Does technical analysis really apply to meme coins? I don't know. 7 cents would be a 60% rise. Do you think it can go up 60% this week? I'll give away $100. Maybe I'll give... I feel like I should give away more. I haven't done a lot of giveaways. I can easily give away more. Hugo says, I put 10K in the course this far. Do I think that's enough? Enough is a personal question. Enough is a deeply personal question. If it does 100x and you have $1 million, is that enough? Only you can answer that. It sounds like a lot of money. My live video is ratioing Hexologist on live viewers right now. Oh shit, is Hexo going? Hey, hey guys, maybe go watch Hexologists. Blockaroni says, what's up friends, how you doing? J-Twin says, are we the same age, Coffee? Just hit the big 2-4. No sir, J-Twins. I got a couple years on you, bro. Just a couple. Shout out to all these dudes in their 20s. Going hard in crypto, changing their lives. Inspiring. What do I think the price of Hex will be by the end of 2025? I don't know. Let me pull a number out of my ass for you. I'd be happy if it was 20 cents. 20 cents by the end of 2025? I do think we keep pumping into 2026. I really do. I really, really do. All these people calling for the end of the cycle. Like, the 4-year cycle doesn't make much sense anymore. It doesn't have to always play out perfectly 4 years every single time. Institutional money changed the game. Different now. ETFs. Shorts, long, derivatives. BlackRock. Global governments buying. 401ks investing. That's the world money. On-chain. Stable coins. Stocks on-chain. Real estate on-chain. Like, crypto's just going to be a part of life now. So, how long can we pump? I think it goes to 26 at least. We could see something really weird too, where we get like a muted dip in like 27, and then somehow we still kind of like elongate the pump in 28. You got to think about all these scenarios, but nobody knows. Nobody has any certainty. Just probabilities. Hugo says a 50x would be life-changing for me. For me too, sir. For me too. Executioner says retail hasn't even started. Rate cuts haven't even happened. Pretty good point. Like, your buddy from college is not asking you about crypto yet. At least mine aren't. I remember 2021 vividly. And I remember everybody in my real life circle talking about getting in. Talking about, oh, how do I buy crypto? I don't hear any of that right now. All of this demand, like the difference between institutional sentiment and retail sentiment is huge. You go to these conferences and it's like companies. It's like Robinhood and Kraken. And all these guys they're just looking for large investors to either sell them, I don't know, institutional accounts. So it's like a lot of, like this guy from Kraken you know, wanted me to open like an institutional account with them. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm doing it my way. Or they're trying to do VC funding for various implementations. I got a buddy that's basically making one-click yield generating DeFi strategies for some stuff like Tasty Trade and Robinhood, all the mainstream TradFi apps, like an embeddable one-click. You're getting yield by DeFi, but the user doesn't even understand or know. Like, hey, would you like to deposit? Would you like to deposit and use the strategy? And then it like opens an Aave vault for you and all this stuff behind the scenes. Like the infrastructure and the VC and the institutional money is what's taking place. 401ks, like financial advisors are saying, oh, maybe you should put 5 or 6% into crypto now. But these are boomers and people with 401ks. They're not looking at Dogecoin and they're not looking at Bonk. Fucking dick with butt. That retail is looking for dick with butt. You know, retail is not in. What's my new car when Hex hits 250? I got a Pagani Zonda. Good question. I don't know, probably something inconspicuous. How about a black Ferrari Roma? Matte black? Isn't that like the James Bond car? The silver one? That could be fun. Also a Cybertruck, just to be a douchebag. Probably just gonna get a Cybertruck. Maybe I'll make it pink and yellow gradient. Crypto 7 thinks I'm AI. SMH my head. Can you imagine if AI was this good? Would AI stutter like I do? Would AI make mistakes when it talks? People are funny, man. What do you think will be in the digital postcard CC? Probably. I know what they are, I just can't say. What are the odds that Hex goes to $1 if you had to give a percentage odds? Well, you also have to give it a time frame. Execution says 100%. Go 90%. 90% at some point in the future. Not necessarily next year, at some point in the future. 90. It takes so little money to pump. Such little money. We probably do have some more Jeets we got to get out. Probably got to get some Jeets out. The Jeets are lurking. Hey, one day I'll be a Jeet. One day you'll be a Jeet. You die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the Jeet. But I think it'll be next year. I guessed earlier, I said 20 cents at the end of 2025. Nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. Liberty, liberty, liberty. What are they listing new tokens yet? LibertySwap.finance. They got Emit. Shout out to Emit. They've got yield farms over on Emit. You can bond your most token with your Top Hat token over on emit.finance. Emit farms on PulseChain. Emit.farm. Take a look at this. Oh, look, you can do all the core coins. You make extra yield on your yield. Extra 20%. Oh, well, these are only on V1 though. But it's kind of like they brought back real yield. Just beware, there's an input fee and a withdrawal fee. The V-Pulse and Pulse pair, kind of interesting. Top Hat and most, 30% APR right now. Now there's only $8,000 in this pool, which means if somebody adds $8,000 more, it drops to 15% APR. But this is my favorite yield farm right now. For as far as meme coins go, you're gonna hold these meme coins anyway. Just complicating it. Just complicating stuff. Cat's Kitchen says swanky music. You know, I can't actually hear the music, so I'm glad you're liking it. Because I put the music so that it plays through a special output that only you guys can hear. Otherwise, if it was coming out of my speakers, it would like resonate back through the microphone, and that would not sound good. But glad to hear it. Cat's Kitchen, thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Some people are guessing 1000x, so my predictions are conservative compared to them. I like to give conservative predictions, but maybe I should be more Boltard. I'm gonna go more. I should really honestly just go full on Boltard. I don't know why I give conservative predictions. That's pretty weak, dude. I should just chill harder. I will crap my pants when PulseX has V3 concentrated LP. I don't know if he wants to. Do you think Richard really wants V3? Does he really want people just setting up sell walls? The problem with pulse chainers is that they're too educated. They're too smart for their own good. Everybody knows about V3 on PulseChain, so do you really want people setting up massive single-sided? I don't know. How do I like Puerto Rico? I like it. For half the year, it's great. A lot of crypto folks, for sure. I always tell people I went to a party at Peter Schiff's house one time. It was hilarious. All right, guys. Thanks for watching all the way through. 1,700 people. 1,700 people, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. If you're brand new to crypto, I've got a course for you called hexpassiveincome.com. Hex Durst2 says, "Chill harder. You know the digital device is being mailed soon." You guys, I'm one of the people making that happen. I can't wait. It's gonna be glorious. Just wait till the whole world gets spammed with PulseChain mail. Free gifts. We're gonna airdrop free gifts to the world. Hey, thanks for coming, guys. Sincerely, thank you for watching. Thanks for the tips. Like, subscribe, share. And if you are brand new to crypto, 25% off hexpassiveincome.com. It'll teach you everything you need to know, teach you the confidence, how to do crypto the right way, how to buy, how to sell, how to have the right mindset, and most importantly, how not to get scammed. All the stuff I've learned in 10 years compressed into 25 hours of content. One single course. All the links you need all in one place. A lot of beginners out there. A lot of you guys are veterans. You probably don't need it. But if you are brand new, I'm talking to you. Really, get that course. I mean, it's gonna save you thousands of dollars in mistakes. It's gonna cut your learning curve down by weeks, if not months. Thanks, guys. Hex to the moon. That's right. Cheers. Peace out, everybody. Have a great week.